Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, did anyone watch Jaguar interview with Piers Morgan? Listen, Piers Morgan. We all know that Jaguar Wright been doing interviews on YouTube and posting stuff on her YouTube page as well, Instagram and YouTube. And she had a sit down with Piers Morgan yesterday. Piers Morgan. And Piers Morgan is a big deal, okay? A big deal. He has a lot of followers and it's a big deal. And I'm happy that Jaguar Wright actually went to his show and set the record straight. So praise God to Jaguar Wright. Praise God to her. And what she had to say was very telling, and she spoke her truth, and I'm glad that she did that. I'm glad because, again, she's been saying this for the last over a decade, and everyone thought that she was crazy, she was jealous, there's something wrong with her, and she is speaking the truth. She is. And as far as like with Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyonce, what's been going on, especially Beyonce, like, usually things don't shock me, but if it comes to be true, allegedly that Beyonce have something to do with it, I would be very shocked, to be honest with you, because she is a mother, she's a superstar, and for her to, allow this to be okay is just unsettling with me. And again, we don't know what goes on in her personal life. Maybe Jay-Z forced her. Maybe she didn't want to do this. Maybe she didn't have a choice. Maybe Jay-Z blackmailed her. It could be a lot of maybes and maybe a lot of what if. We don't really know. It's a possibility that she was a participant in all this. We don't know yet until we actually have proof. And my thing is, if she was lying, and a lot of people would just debunk the lie and just say the truth and have proof of it. But when people are saying they have tapes, they have watched the tapes, they have seen who's on the tapes, how can you say that she's lying or anyone else is lying if no one's not debunking the lie? So even though Jaguar Wright is saying things about Jay-Z and Beyonce, Diddy, whatever, and other people are saying that, obviously we need to have evidence. You're innocent until proven guilty, right? Fair enough. And we need to see the evidence, the proof. Fair enough. But let's be clear. When other people are doing lawsuits for this one particular person, which is Sean Diddy Combs, and the lawsuits are consistent from other people's lawsuit, how couldn't they be lying? And there's multiple tapes out there. You understand what I'm saying? It just, the real thing is, the real problem, it's hard for people to believe that people that we grew up with and watch, that they could possibly do something like this, something so evil, something so sinister, and people are not wrapping their brains around it. They're not seeing that. How can someone do that? And let's be clear, we don't know people. People are capable of doing anything. We don't know what people are capable of in closed doors. It's just what the media want us to see. But in closed doors, people can do some crazy, freaky stuff. Things that we may not even aware of, again. So I'm glad that she pleaded her case and instead of what she had to say. What really, really made me think about what Jaguar Wright said yesterday in Piers Morgan's show, Aaliyah. I grew up watching Aaliyah. Beautiful, beautiful young woman. She would have been a mega pop star. She was up and coming, okay? Can I tell you, the woman was up and coming. Loved Aaliyah. Just loved her voice, her energy, her spirit, the love that she had with her parents and her brother and her fans. She was just an upcoming rising star, okay? Beautiful woman, inside and out. Rest in peace. And she was gone so too soon. So when Jaguar Wright said that that Jay-Z may allegedly have a possibility had something involved in Aaliyah's death, that made me wonder. That made me think. So last night I was just putting some pieces together. Let's think about this logically. Obviously it was a small plane when she arrived, I believe, to Jamaica or some island. Don't quote me, I can't remember. Jamaica, or it's not St. Thomas, it's Jamaica or one of the islands, okay? She had the equipments. She had her crew with her. The same plane that flew from, I believe, New York, and don't quote me, to the Bahamas. I believe in Bahamas, right? Plane was fine. Same, think about it, same weight, same passengers in the plane from New York to Bahamas. You feel me? Now, she was doing her video shoot, rock the boat. Everything was fine. Then as soon as the video shoot wrapped up, same equipment, same crew, and apparently the plane crashed. Now, when she said that, it made me wonder, did someone had something to do with the plane, tampering with the plane? Maybe she's onto something. Maybe allegedly Jay-Z had someone tamper with the plane, because it doesn't make any sense, because it arrived at Bahamas, and then once the shoot was over, done and wrapped, and once it's takeoff, boom, crash. Now, I don't know about the whole drug thing. I don't know about that. If that is true, that is messed up. That is true. Allegedly to get her out of the way so Beyonce can be on top, because apparently, you know, when Beyonce was in Destiny Child, it broke up, and then she wanted to go solo, and I guess her solo career was not picking up, so Jay-Z had to do something about it, because Aaliyah was like the R&B superstar princess. So if that is true, if it's allegedly true that Jay-Z has something to do with Aaliyah's death in order to have Beyonce be a superstar, that's disgusting. That is pure evil. You took someone's life. You took someone away from their parents, their loved ones, their fans, in order to boost your now wife career. It's disgusting. It's pure evil if it is true. But just think about it. It's common sense. The plane was one destination, flew to Bahamas just fine. After the video shoot wrapped up, same equipment, same plane, flew back. The plane was going to fly back to their destination, and it crashed. So it doesn't make any sense. Make it make sense to me, because it doesn't make sense. So Jaguar Wright is onto something, and I never thought about it until last night. Never thought about it for over a decade either. I thought, you know, there was technical difficulties in the plane and it crashed because of weight. Supposedly they was telling us it was the weight that made the plane crash. But now thinking about it now, after all these years, and I'm putting pieces together, it makes sense now. It's a possibility someone did something to that plane in order for it to crash. I don't know. In my opinion, they should do more. They should do an investigation in regards to that. That's just my take on that. Let's keep going. Then she mentioned about Clyde Davis. Hot damn. Clyde Davis? He might be the mastermind of all this. Trading Diddy to do all this nasty, freaky stuff over the decades? Clyde Davis? Maybe he has something to do with Whitney. I don't know. I'm not putting it out there. So I'm just saying. But Clyde Davis, Jay-Z, who else is stopping the full game? This situation is just getting more crazier and crazier and crazier. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is worse than Jeffrey Epstein, I believe, in my opinion. This is far worse, because this is the music industry, and they might be politicians in there too. And like I said, if everything is a lie, let me back up for a second. If someone's accusing you of things, allegedly killing someone, allegedly drugging young underage boys or girls and doing all this stuff, you would think that that person will sue that person, right? Because you're basically accusing someone and ruining their reputation. But nothing. Jay-Z have not said anything. No interview, no press. Beyonce, no one. So it seems to me that he's keeping quiet. One, because he has something to hide. Two, maybe his lawyers advise him not to say anything yet until the feds release the video, or the lawyers. I don't know. But I'm just saying, for me, in my perspective, if I was famous and someone's blasting me and saying, things that's not true in my name, you better believe I'm going to defend myself and get a lawyer and sue that person, because you're not going to just attack me and say some crazy things and in the public, and I'm not going to do anything. So that's a little suspect to me, why he's not saying anything. Debunk it. If it's not true, debunk it. No one's not doing it. Everyone else is just saying, oh, it's not true, it's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie. Just like Chris Todd. If anyone don't know Chris Todd, I just know a little bit about him, that he's an investigator and he's a PI, and he's the one that released the book of Kim Porter, Her Lost Words, on September 6th. And he did like a couple interviews that I have watched, and everyone interview him telling him that friends of Kim Porter saying that the book is a lie. One, there's no tape, is a lie. Everything's a lie. If it's a lie, debunk it. And how do you know it's a lie? I'm saying this to, Kim Porter's friends. How do you know it's a lie? Do you have proof? Do you even have possession of the tape? You know how many tapes are around or circulating right now? The feds have some of the tapes. Chris Todd has some of the tapes. There's other people that have tapes that are willing to sell them on the black market to get a profit out of it, making deals with certain attorneys. So there's tapes out there, copies and original. And there's some probably in another country somewhere that Diddy probably have stashed away. We don't know. All we do know, and all I do know too, because I've been, following this story from head to toe since it broke. People have tapes, okay? The tapes are out there. It's just that we're just not patient enough to wait for the tapes to be released. I believe there's tapes out there. I believe there's people in those tapes that don't want those tapes to be revealed. They don't want to be exposed, okay? They don't want to be exposed, plain and simple. And let's be clear, I don't care about the celebrities that went to the regular Diddy parties. I don't care about that. People go to parties to have a good time, to drink, to hang out, to mingle, to smoke weed, whatever, with their friends, and then they go home. That's fine. Don't have an issue with that. My issue that I have is having sex with underage girls and boys, sex trafficking, getting prostitutes, drugging them, baby oil. What's up with the baby oil? Supposedly there was something inside the baby oil. Who the hell would have that amount, 1,000 baby oil and lubricants? Crazy, 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 crazy. Now, I don't care about people's sex preference. You want to have sex with men? That's your business. You want to have sex with men and women and have orgies? That's fine. My problem is having sex with underage girls, having it recorded, drugging them, and passing them along to other people and getting them tape, getting them film while you masturbating. Disgusting. Disgusting. That's what I have a problem with. And the people that were there who seen all this and watched and did not do anything, that's what I have a problem with. And you should be scared, whoever's on those tapes. Those are that's what I'm pissed off about, and the whole world is pissed off about, the inappropriate things that's been going on for over a decade, and no one has said nothing. No one, like I said, everyone knew about it, but didn't say anything. So yes, I want those tapes to be exposed, like I said, the freak off ones, the ones that were involved. And the thing is, and I've been taking notes, it's incredible that I found out some people may be on these tapes. I could say Usher, Jamie Foxx, Meek Mills, Will Smith, Stevie J, Ja Rule. It's a possibility. Tyra Perry. It seemed like allegedly Leonardo DiCaprio. Ashton Kutcher. I don't know about Ashton Kutcher. I don't know, he might be on a freak off parties. He's been on the regular parties, okay? I have seen videos that he's been on the regular Diddy parties, but the freak off party, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but he's one of my suspects. I don't know. And another, LeBron James, I don't know. It's a possibility. This name's flying out. Mary J. Blige, Faith Evans. It could be a lot of people. High profile people. We don't know. It's been saying that there's a high profile celebrity that's in one of those videos, and we don't know who. And that's what I want to find out, who is the high profile celebrity in one of those videos. That's what I'm saying. There's tapes everywhere. We don't know who's in those tapes. We don't know yet. We don't know yet until one of them gets released. If the FBI, if Chris Todd, or other people who have them trying to sell them in the black market, we don't know yet. We don't know. We just have to sit and wait and figure out who's on those tapes. But I have my suspicions. There might be more people on this tape. Maybe Rihanna, Lizzo, Beyonce. I don't know. It's just crazy to me. It's just crazy. But I just want to talk about, and I didn't know about this, the Illuminati thing that people, some celebrities been doing with the hand thing. I didn't even know what that mean until someone told me that that's like a Illuminati sign. I'm like, what the hell is Illuminati? And someone explained to me, it's kind of like some type of club thing. And I'm like, what? And it seemed like, Beyonce, Mary J. Blige, Lizzo, obviously Jay-Z, Rihanna, Diddy, other people are in this club. So I'm like, this is very demonic and very weird. So one of my friends showed me this this movie, which I heard of, but I'd never seen. And it's called Eyes Wide Shut, with Nicole Kidman and her ex-husband, Tom Cruise. And it's kind of like similar, like Illuminati. And I watched it 2 hours, and my gosh, one of the scenes is like this, it's like a bunch, they're I don't know if they're at a tunnel or it's a house, they're at a house, and there's like a separate room with a bunch of men with masks and a robe, and a bunch of women surrounded in circles naked and with a mask. And they were doing some type of ritual thing. It was just some type of like very demonic, crazy crap I ever seen in my life. But anyway, and they were doing some type of ritual. And after that, once the ritual was done, then they had like rooms of different people just having sex and orgies and everything. I'm like, oh my gosh, is it kind of like that? Like that's what they do, those celebrities? And then when I watched the movie and I saw that scene, I just thought about the celebrities that's doing it right now. I just imagined them in my head. Maybe it's Beyonce, Mary J. Blige, Jay-Z, Diddy, all these people. Maybe they're in that type of club. The difference is, in the movie, Eyes Wide Shut, they had masks. See how smart they were? And even though it was a movie, they had masks. So you couldn't see who you were having sex with. You couldn't see if you having orgies with someone. You didn't know. Stupid Diddy, he had cameras. He didn't cover his face. He didn't cover no one's faces. Everyone was exposed. So that's why everyone is freaked out and terrified, because they've been exposed because Diddy filmed everyone. That's how arrogant he is and how sloppy he is and dumb. You know what I mean? You would think that he would be more smarter and just cover people's face while you're having like orgies or inappropriate sex with people. But no, he didn't do that. That's his arrogance. And that's what made him got caught. And also, allegedly, maybe Jay-Z turned him in. Maybe Jaguar Wright is right. Maybe Jay-Z turned him in and he just wanted to be the only one left standing. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. But you have to watch that movie, Eyes Wide Shut. It's incredible. It's weird. Not incredible, but it's just weird. And it's from 1999. The film was in the 90s, so 1999. It's just crazy. Crazy. Okay, so I want to go back and talk about Cat Williams. Boy, he knew this was going to happen. He knew this was going to happen, and he has said it many times. And I watched his interview with Shay Shay, and he knew this was going to come. Now, everyone's saying that he's like a prophet and stuff like that. I don't know about that. I don't know if he's a prophet. I'm not going to say he is. I'm not going to claim he is. But what I will say he was spot on and he was right on the money when he said that Hollywood and everyone's going to be exposed this year, 2024, and boom. Sure enough, everyone was exposed. Everyone is getting exposed. Diddy first, and other people along with him is going to be exposed. Their little dirty secret. And you think that Diddy's not gonna rat on people to save his butt? You guys are crazy and must be mistaken. Like, he is not gonna rat anyone or even made a deal. He probably made a deal right now and we just don't know it, okay? He probably made a deal with the feds and releasing all the names. So I wouldn't be surprised next week or a few months, people are being arrested, okay? Because Diddy only cares about Diddy. He don't want to be locked up forever, which he will be anyway. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He's going to be locked up, but he's going to make a deal. And if he hasn't already, he is, because he doesn't want to serve life in prison. He might serve a couple years in prison. However, he is going to rat. He's going to save his own skin. You wait and see. So I want to read what Cat Williams said. He did a stand-up comedy, and it's just so funny what he said, and I just want to read it really quickly to you guys. So it says, during a recent stand-up show, the comedian addressed the Diddy sex trafficking arrest, saying they put the drugs in a baby oil. You think you're getting a massage? Beep! You can't even get up. That's why God gave me eczema. Okay, I can't even use baby oil, he joked, referring the 1,000 baby oil bottles discovered at Diddy's home following a series of raids. The Friday after next, star 53 then went after Combs' attorney, Mark Enderful. Hopefully I'm saying his last name correctly, pardon me, who claims his client brought the engaging amount of lube and baby oil for his infamous freak-off sex parties and bunks at Costco. Not 1,000 bottles of baby oil, the attorney said. It ain't that much. It's shy in the world. Williams told the audience, P. Diddy, dumbass lawyers said he probably got it at Costco. Like, who gets 1,000 lubricant and baby oil at Costco? No. Costco hit right back. We don't even sell baby oil, he added, referring to the statement that the wholesale store released. After that claims, early this month, Combs, 54, was arrested and charged with sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Following the shock arrest, William was one of the first to slam him, warning that he was about to snitch on everyone, referring Diddy in the inner circle. See? He's going to snitch. He is going to snitch, just like Williams said, Cat Williams said. He's going to snitch. He's going to rat out people to save his own skin. And people should not be surprised. This is Diddy we're talking about. The arrogant, narcissism, manipulation man in a human being, disgusting man in a human being. He's going to turn on people. You watch and see. Then Cat Williams said, during the same interview, Williams revealed he had turned down attending Combs' wild parties. I have turned down $50 million 4 times just to protect my integrity and my virgin hole I was telling you about. He told Sharp 56 calls P. Diddy he wanted to party, and you gotta tell him no. You gotta tell him no. See? No. Cat Williams, smart man, he knew, because he cared about his integrity. He cared about his name. He cared about his reputation. He turned down $50 million. 50. Do you think anyone would do that? Let's be real. Would you turn down $50 million just to get a happy ending with P. Diddy? Or would you just protect your integrity and your respect and not make a deal with the devil and just walk away? For me, I will walk away because I'm not making no deal with the devil. Because once you make a deal with the devil wants more and more and more. And then your soul is gone. Point blank, period. That's it. That is it. That's it. Okay? Your soul is gone if you continue to make the deal with the devil. And Cat Williams, he was not having that. He said, He wanted to keep his virgin whole. Okay? He walked away. $50 million. Can you honestly say that you will do that? Walk away with $50 million? I know I would. Cat Williams did. Would you? Some people wouldn't. Some people would not turn it down. Some people would take the deal with the devil. And that's what they did with Diddy. They took the deal with the devil because they want that fame. They want that spotlight. They just want everything. And then once you make the deal with the devil, he got you. That's it. There's no walking away. There's no getting away. You can't turn your back. Because once the devil gets you, he got you. That's it. That's it. And the only way to walk away unless you did. So he was a smart man to leave. And a lot of people too. 50 Cent, he knew. He stayed away from that nonsense. And a lot of people did too. And good. A lot of people stay away because a lot of people knew what what Diddy was capable of. Because they heard stories about his wild parties and all this crazy nonsense. So we just have to stay tuned. Like I said, I'm still following up on this case and this whole situation. I am not going to rest. I'm still continuing doing my timeline, which I'm going to do over the weekend. We're going to get to the bottom of this. I want the truth. I know everyone else wants the truth. I know everyone wants to see those tapes to be presented. And we need justice. When I say justice, justice for those victims. Now, before I go, Jaguar Wright even said there's thousands. Just imagine there was 120 lawsuits right now. Can you imagine? Thousands of more victims, possibility, thousands. And we have to keep in mind, this has been happening in the 90s, maybe longer. Isn't that insane? Insane. And I just pray that justice prevails. I pray for those victims that they get the justice that they need. I pray that every single one of the people that was in those tapes, and they knew and they watched those innocent women and men get raped and passed along and drugged, especially the youngest one I found out, a 9-year-old boy. Shame on you. Shame on you if you knew and you said nothing. You kept quiet. You just as dirty as Sean Diddy comes, just as dirty and disgusting. Just as dirty. And I pray, like I said, I pray you have mercy on your soul. I pray that you ask God forgiveness. And at the same time, do the right thing. If you know something, report it. He's in jail. He's in lockup right now. What are you afraid of? Probably Jay-Z. But who cares? You're more afraid of him, or you're more afraid of God's wrath. And these are the people that I'm talking about that's in the tape that knew about it. That's what I'm talking about. Jay-Z is just a man. Clive Davis is just a man. Whoever is up in the food chain, they're just a man, okay? They're not God. The one person you should be afraid of is your Lord and Savior, because he's the one who died on the cross for our sins. Not Jay-Z, not the politicians, not Clive Davis, not anyone that's higher up in the food chain. It was God. That's who you should be feared for. Him and his judgment, not them. So I just really hope and pray that the people that were involved, they will just do the right thing for the victims. Do the right thing, especially if you have children, you have a daughter or a son. Do the right thing, because think about it. What if it was someone did that to your kids? You wouldn't like that much. You would kill that person. Just imagine if Diddy did that to your kids, your daughter, your son, your mother, your sister. Think about it. If it was reversed, if Diddy did that to one of your family members, I don't think you think too kindly of him. I think that one of you would have killed him. Let's be real here. Let's be real. Pause. Let's be real. You probably would have a hit on him if Diddy did that to one of your family members, and allegedly if Jay-Z had something to do with it. You wouldn't be too happy. So if you wouldn't be too happy if it was one of your children, why would it be okay for you to watch an innocent woman or a man getting raped and getting drugged? Out of their mind, they don't know where they're at. And the next day, they're in pain and they don't know what happened to them. And they were being filmed without their consent, being drugged without their consent. Think about that. Because what you do to others, it will come back to you tenfold. I believe in that. I believe in karma 100%. That's why you don't do things bad to people, because it will come back to you. Because God sees everything. He hears all, he sees all. Wait on me, I will come. And revenge is mine. And that's what God is doing. God is taking revenge on everyone who got involved in this. Diddy's the first one, and the rest are coming behind him. You mark my words. God sees it, and he's disgusted. He said enough is enough. It's been over a decade, and God said, no, I'm taking over. Everyone's getting Judgment Day. And sure enough, Judgment Day is coming for all of them. So I just hope and pray that the people that were involved again, they do the right thing and just go to the feds, go to the police, and just tell the truth. Tell the truth. Because lying, covering up, it's not going to work anymore. It's not. Because a lot of people are waking up now and seeing what's going on in the music industry. Hollywood. This is disgusting. It's going to burn. It should burn. The whole music industry is going to burn. It will never, ever be the same again. I promise you that. Never. After all this stuff that's going to come out, it's never going to be the same again. And I just can't wait. And once the names are released, nothing going to shock me anymore. And to be honest, I won't be surprised. I'd be surprised with one person, Beyonce, to tell you the truth. Other than that, the rest, I won't be surprised. I won't. Because I can see that. Because people are just selfish. They just think about themselves. They don't think about others and who they're hurting and how it's going to affect those victims. They don't care about that. So if they don't care about the victims, I don't care about those people who are on tape. Because they should be punished. They should be punished and reprimanded. Point blank, period. Anyway, that's all I have to say about that. Let me know what you think about the interview of Jaguar Wright on Piers Morgan yesterday. It was just amazing. I'm glad that she spoke her truth. I'm glad that she's telling her story out. I'm glad that she's helping the victims and their attorneys too that's involved in this case, helping the victims, doing their lawsuits and doing their thing. Again, I pray that justice will be served. I pray that Sean Diddy Combs rots in that prison, that jail until trial. And I pray that the judge do not release him at all. Because once they release him, it's over. He's going to threaten everyone. He's going to threaten everyone. And he'd probably try to flee, leave the country. Just like Russell Simmons. He's somewhere out there, allegedly molesting young kids. Who knows? But he should just stay in that detention center in Brooklyn until trial starts, hopefully next year. Period. Pause. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.